Man on second, 2 down. That one is absolutely belted. Stretches out and hauls it in. Swung on, belted. That's back. It's a bomb. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and it stays fair. Here's the throw to the plate. He beats it safe. It's 2-0.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside.
Larry Grimes. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Run comes in from second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Those are the ones that become elite.
At a swing and a line drive at a right field. Dives and makes the catch. This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the plays because his route was so good. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well done, drives in the run. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
That one ripped. And out of here. An absolute smash to left. And that gives him a lead. It's 3-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball.
Swings and misses. And hammered, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And that is the inning. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 4-2.
Picks himself up at RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Base is empty. Got him swinging. Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. Man at second. Rips one to right. And it stays fair. Headed for the plate. He'll score. The throw into second. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Love how he let that ball travel. Trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are getting really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count, he's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 2 outs. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. In there, he's safe. It's 8-2.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the
half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we can lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard.
What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that, that's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really nice job, Steve.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Swing and a ball hammered. Left field. That's back. Banks off the wall. Rounds third, heading for the plate. Relay throw to second, and in there with a double off the wall.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
The 1-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Takatsu around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 2-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run across. He's in there. And they lead by 3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Nice line drive to pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
That one out to right. Fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He's safe. It's 5-1. Well struck left field. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. And they boost their lead. It's 7-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He sends it out of here, and they cut him to the deficit. It's 7-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, it's a way to get the run across.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there.
That's to third. Zips it to first. That ends the inning. One strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. Ball game.
This team is riding pretty high right now, and you can tell the home team pretty confused as to why they're not getting it done. But it's a huge tone setter when you can take the first two games of a series, especially on the road. Now we'll see if they can back it up at home.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. That one ripped. Out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boone. We knew he wasn't coming back. There we got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone. A giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it...
Swing and a miss. Struck him. And a swing and a miss. Got him looking. And that. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall.
He did a great job of going back right away. Had a perfect angle at the end. Leaping catch robs the home run. They're fired up in the dugout the way he ended this inning.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Well struck left field. That one is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And we are starting over. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap it.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it looks like trouble. John rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
On the ground right side. Loves it on the dive from his backside. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He made him pay for that one. His second homer this series, and we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, classic pitch sequencing.
And he walked him. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. To get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Bert.
On the ground to the left. They take the force out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. So they get out of the bases-loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. 7th inning stretch time. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Swings and misses, struck him out. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. He'll circle the bases. His second home run of the series. And they jump in front in the 9th. It's 4-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Swing and a miss, that's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, I see it more common, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that is the ball game.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
He's really good hitting the baseball. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. So now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. And we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and now knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball.
Takatsu takes it himself. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's to third. Jump throw across his body. It's there, and that's a great play. Struck him out looking. He goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of
this guy is at the top of the list. On the ground right side. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team
even up. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. Here comes the throw. The winning run crosses the plate, and they walk it off, and they're headed to the National League Championship Series.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.